Two.
Hey everybody, Randy with Angler's Choice here. Just want to take a couple minutes to talk to you about our tournament trail registration. Of course, everybody knows we launched it this morning at 9 o'clock, and we've had a lot of guys come on and register today. Um, just to clarify a couple things, when you go online and you do your registration, you submit payment and you click submit at the bottom. You'll be receiving a confirmation email shortly thereafter that says, hey, you successfully submitted your registration, your payments went through, and that way you know everything is done on your part. Once that happens, we have to go back in behind you and approve each submission. So there's going to be a delay in the time that you, from that email that you've completed it successfully. I'm sorry, I'm tongue tied. That you successfully completed it, then you're going to get a text and an email once it's approved with your boat number, flight information, times, all that good stuff on it. So just know you could be looking at maybe a 24-hour window before you get that because, like I said, we've had a lot of guys come on, a lot of teams registered. So it's taking a while to work through that. And we're learning this system as we go because, as you know, it's a new thing this year. But so far, it's been really successful. We're happy with how it's working. Thanks to you guys for coming on board with it, being cooperative with us, and just understanding what we're going through. So just keep that in mind that your flight numbers, your boat number and your flights will be coming. It's just going to be a little bit delayed. Now, on that subject, I want to let you know that if you come online, everybody this year has to re-sign their paperwork. And of course, online, it's more or less clicking that you agree, and that's pretty much it, I believe. But both both you and your partner have to complete that paperwork. And what's going to happen is if you come on and you're the boater, say, and you do your paperwork, you submit payment, everything's good, you're on the list, but your partner has to come on and complete that information as well before it will be approved. We have to have everything signed, sealed, and delivered, as they say, before we will approve that. So just know that if you're doing it separately, have your partner come online, go ahead and take care of his part as well. We'll get you approved and you'll get that text with your boat number, flight information, and all that. So that being said, as I said earlier, it's really going successfully. We like the way it's happening. Everything is, not a lot of glitches in it. There was a little bit of trouble for some folks to understand where they needed to go or what they needed to do. So also we have linked to tutorials on our website that go through the process and show you what you need to do. So if something doesn't look right, click on those videos, take a look at that. Shannon Breeding done those, and that'll be him you'll hear talking in the background, and he's just stepping through each way of the process to get you registered and payment submitted. So keep that in mind. Also, we had the question, this year we've got a lot of new things going on. Qualifying events we're qualifying for, things like that, and we're feeder trails for the U.S. Open, as I mentioned in earlier videos, the Toyota Team Championship, things like that. So with everything that's happening, we have White River Contingency, Angler's Choice Bucks, a lot of good stuff going on. So I wanted to take you through a perfect scenario. If you come and fish our tournament and you have that dream day that everything just goes right and you win the whole kit and caboodle, what you could walk away with at the end of the day. So first off, if we have 150 boats, that's $5,000 guaranteed for first place. So if that's, and payouts are going to be higher this year because we're doing 100% payback, as I've mentioned in earlier videos. So, but on a 150 boat field, guaranteed $5,000 first place. So let's just say that you win the tournament. You are in a White River branded boat, Ranger, Triton, Nitro, and you are the registered owner of that boat. And it falls into all the qualifications, which is on their website for that. But if everything goes right, that's another $7,000 right there. If you win the tournament in a Ranger, Nitro, Triton, that's $7,000 from White River. So we're up to $12,000 so far. Okay, so you've won those first two. You won the tournament. You are White River qualified. And hey, you bought your boat from Angler's Choice. Well, guess what? That's another $1,500 on top of that. So that's a grand total. If that perfect day happens, and it does sometimes, that's $13,500 that you could walk away with at the end of the day. I don't know how you think about it, but in my world, that's a pretty good payday for 8 hours work. So, do your homework on those. Make sure if you have Ranger, Triton, Nitro, your White River branded. If you bought your boat from Angler's Choice, remember, come up to us at the end of the day. Let us know when you come through the weigh-in line that, hey, I think I'm in qualification for this, so we can make sure that you get everything that you have coming to you. So it's a really good thing. So that's kind of the perfect day layout of what you could win with us. So again, we appreciate everybody's cooperation with the new registration that we're doing all online. It's going really well. And one more thing I just want to make note of, and when you go on the website, you'll see this, but as I told you, the $50 membership per fisherman we're charging this year, there's a lot of perks to go with that that I described to you in earlier videos. But just know that when you go on the site, there is a $50 tab and there's also a $100 tab. If you look at those, you'll see $50 for a single man team. We have some guys that fish by themselves, which is perfectly fine, and we put that $50 tab on for them alone. If you are a team, then there's a $100 tab for a two-man team. That has to be paid, $50 per fisherman. So just wanted to clarify that for you. We've had a couple questions about that, but wanted to give you that information, go through that perfect day scenario for you, because as I said, lightning strikes every now and again, and somebody could have that kind of a day, and you're going to ride home a very happy camper, if you ask me, if that all falls into place for you. So again, thank you guys for your cooperation. If you have any questions, give Mary here in Martinsville a call, 276-632-5600. Call myself or Chris Lucas, our tournament director. We'll try to help you any way we can. So you guys stay safe, and we look forward to we look forward to seeing you at the first tournaments. Have a great night.